Hi, thank you. We are back again. I so apologize for that. Thank you for joining me. I'm super excited today to start something new in the new year. Was speaking to another podcaster who's going to be on my show, and I'm going to be on his show later, and made a commitment that I want to increase the amount of times that I can be here with you and share great value and really try to help others. So that's my goal in 2021. It will be short. Today might be a few minutes longer, but my goal is to try to keep it about 10 minutes. But as my inaugural session, it might be a little longer, just kind of explaining what's going on. And if there's something you want me to talk about or something to discuss or a guest you want to have on, please reach out to me, comment in there and let me know. So this is what's going to happen. Tuesdays will be, and I'm working on the time. So again, if you have a time that works better for you, also please let me know. Right now I'm thinking about 11 o'clock. I already had a previous commitment today at 11. So we're going live at 10:30. But I'm thinking maybe either 10 or 11. Let me know it's better on Tuesdays for quick experience wins. Quick wins, experience stories, employee experience, customer experience, just so that we can learn from our own experiences. What we experience can shed light and help those who are in the service mode, those who are serving others, who are owners of businesses, who work for companies, how they can increase the experience, meaning to create a better experience for those that we work with and those that we serve. So that will be Tuesday. Experience wins, meaning experience stories, and quick wins, tips, ideas, strategies. And Thursdays will now be devoted to interviews, conversations with guests. So it will be anyone related to hospitality, to any business really that's connected to their core value of prioritizing their people, of creating an outstanding employee experience so that, of course, the end result will be an outstanding customer experience. They're connected. If you give make sure that you're giving a great employee experience to your people, there's no way that you're not going to also be delivering a great customer experience. So that's what we're going to be doing now going forward. And today, our quick win and our topic, and we're just going to flow with this. So it's going to be kind of low key. But I want to talk about today is an expression that I created around this value and around this philosophy. So I guess I should start by saying my motto for my company and my business card, which I don't have here to show you. I'll do that another time. I'll do a Tuesday on just my motto. And that is transform transactions into interactions, or transforming transactions into interactions. In fact, that is the title of a book that I am a collaborative author in with my local National Speakers Association chapter here in Austin, Texas. And so it's a collaborative book. It has segments from authors throughout the book, from different speakers and authors within my NSA chapter. And mine is, I played off of my motto, which is really the most important thing to me. Therefore, my motto, to really emphasize that we need to transform transactions into interactions. So we'll do a complete separate session on that. But playing off of that is the word interaction. And what does that mean, right? So I believe that when we have those human to human interactions, we create connection. And notice I'm saying connection singular, not connections plural, as in a way of personal or professional gain, right? For ourselves by who we know. Well, yes, it is so important who we know, but what really matters is the human to human connection that is made with those people that are important in our lives or we deem important. So interactions create interactions creates connection, human to human connection. Now, real sorry, let me back up a little bit. So, relationships, it's all about the relationships, and relationships will create those interactions. When we create those relationships, it's I apologize. I'm looking at something that someone created for me, and actually it's incorrect. But I'll let you see what it is. But what it should be is, I'm gonna put it here on the screen as well for you to see. Okay, so what it's supposed to say here is relationships create interactions. Relationships create those interactions. And it's those interactions in turn that also create the relationships. When we interact with people, we develop that relationship. Relationships. Next, you take those relationships and they need to be real. They need to be genuine. So interactions create relationships. Real relationships creates connection. And connection, that human to human connection, equals profit. And when I say equals profit, it means human to human connection, therefore profit on a personal level as well as a professional level. So we can all gain, we can all learn from that, and we can all benefit from that. So again, the series, and I'm sorry it's a little confusing, and I apologize because I was looking at something that was created for me that I didn't look at closely before. So that's my bad. I own it. So let's make it right. That's the key. No matter what happens in our businesses, things will happen. Things will get messed up. Like this slide was not the way it should have been. And I have to own that I should have read it more carefully. It's been a saying and expression that we use all the time. So I just assumed, we should never assume, that it was correct. And my dad, who's really been such a founder, an impetus, gosh, so many influences. He's been the wind behind so much of what I'm doing. Let's just this way. So you can see behind me, and this will just kind of give you a foundation too, with my dad and my mom. They were McDonald's owner operators of their first store being store number 150 in Ocala, Florida, March of 1959, when McDonald's was in its fourth year of being a corporation. And so it's here in my office, in my desk, because that is my foundation. That really is what drives so much of my beliefs and from my experiences of why we need to create those relationships and why that's so important. And unfortunately, I lost my dad 26 and a half years ago, which is so hard to believe. But now I'm really taking everything that I learned, and I realized the foundation from my dad, from seeing him model this idea of relationships and connection, human to human connection, and how that connection, connecting with other people, really leads to profit on so many levels. He was a happier, richer person, personally inside, not financially, because of all those human connections that he made. And he worked very hard, and they were successful financially as well. But what is important is to not overlook the thing that really matters most, and that is the relationships. So I want to keep this short. So I'm just going to summarize again. Today is about interactions, creating relationships. Real relationships creates connection, and connection equals profit. And I will get that slide corrected for you and put that up there so everyone can see that going forward. I'll write it in the comments as well. But thank you for joining me. Mark your calendars. Tuesdays, Gosh, it'll be 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Let me know if you have a preference, and we'll be posting which time we end up deciding to go with, and we'll test it out. If we need to shift it, we can, but I'm trying to go for more of a morning hour that will kind of cover end to end time zones in the country and in the world. So feel free. I love connecting with anyone, and I look forward to joining you Thursday with my amazing guest, Bill Stykos, who is a podcast host, Be Customer Led, and he's also a customer experience leader. And very excited. It should be an amazing conversation. So be sure to join us Thursday. And again, every Tuesday here. I look forward to this. It was a kind of a rough kickoff, but I look forward to sharing stories and ideas and quick wins with you every Tuesday. Experience this Riffs with Jill Raff. Thanks so much. Have a great week. See you on Thursday. Ciao.